The meat from certain species of large rodents, despite being banned in some regions, is priced higher than Wagyu beef. It remains highly popular across parts of Southeast Asia and southern China, where it is considered a delicacy. The reasons behind its high cost and continued demand, despite restrictions, raise interesting questions about its culinary and cultural significance. One of the largest farms specializing in this livestock is located in northern Vietnam. Here, farmers have dedicated their livelihoods to breeding and raising these animals. In addition to the primary livestock, some farms also raise other rodent species, such as porcupines, which are kept in large ceramic enclosures. These animals are managed in a controlled environment where their behaviors, breeding cycles, and dietary needs are carefully monitored. The main attraction, however, remains the giant bamboo rat. The farm consists of multiple barns, each housing hundreds of these rodents in separate enclosures. The breeding pairs are kept in pairs, while younger animals are grouped in larger numbers until they reach maturity. The size and appearance of these creatures resemble oversized hamsters, with stocky builds and thick fur. Their diet primarily consists of bamboo and sugarcane, which are harvested from the surrounding environment. The process of feeding involves cutting down large stalks of bamboo, which are then portioned into smaller, more manageable pieces before being distributed among the animals. Once fed, the rats quickly begin gnawing on the bamboo, exhibiting a variety of behaviors ranging from reclining while eating to competing over particular pieces. Bamboo rats grow rapidly, reaching weights of 5 kilograms within a year. Their breeding cycle is closely monitored, with young rats developing distinct characteristics at different stages of growth. Some farms also raise albino variants, though the reasons for breeding them specifically remain unclear. Despite being raised in large numbers, the farming conditions appear relatively well maintained. The enclosures are clean with minimal odor, and the spacing between animals is more generous compared to standard livestock farms. While the ethics of farming these animals remain a subject of debate, the conditions observed suggest an attempt to maintain humane practices within the context of livestock farming. Due to their unique taste and perceived quality, bamboo rats command high prices in upscale restaurants, particularly in cities like Hanoi. A kilogram of bamboo rat meat can fetch over $75, surpassing the price of premium seafood and Wagyu beef. This high market value, combined with cultural culinary preferences, continues to drive demand for this unique ingredient. The farming and consumption of these animals remain complex topics influenced by tradition, regulation, and market forces. Whether their appeal lies in taste, rarity, or cultural significance, their place in certain cuisines is well established. Bamboo rat farming is a niche but lucrative industry. In certain regions, a young breeding pair can cost around $150. By the time the meat reaches urban markets, prices can increase significantly, reflecting high demand and limited supply. The business is currently thriving, with many individuals interested in raising these rodents. Sales remain primarily domestic, with farmers distributing their livestock within national markets. However, some individuals have moved abroad, taking knowledge of this trade with them. Despite its status as a delicacy, the legality surrounding its farming and trade remains complex. While farming bamboo rats is permitted, hunting their wild counterparts is illegal. Enforcement of this law, however, appears inconsistent, especially in remote areas where wild-caught bamboo rats are commonly found in local markets. The financial incentives surrounding this trade encourage continued collection, with regulations often being loosely applied. Legal farming requires official documentation, ensuring that only farm-raised rats enter the market. However, the broader wildlife trade has been affected by recent regulations. A significant shift occurred following a bill passed by the National People's Congress, which banned illegal wildlife trade and the slaughter of wild animals. This decision led to the culling of millions of farmed bamboo rats in certain countries, disrupting the industry. Consequently, prices surged, benefiting farmers willing to navigate the regulatory landscape. The high market value of bamboo rats raises questions about their appeal. They are considered a delicacy, often prepared using cooking methods similar to those used for other specialty meats. The preparation process typically involves boiling, scorching, and slow cooking with a variety of aromatic ingredients, including lemongrass, turmeric, and galangal. The resulting dish is rich in flavor, with a fatty texture that pairs well with traditional herbs and condiments. In urban dining establishments, bamboo rat meat is served in various forms, including stir-fried and slow-cooked dishes. The preparation often includes strong seasonings such as fermented shrimp paste, which enhances the flavor profile. Despite the unusual nature of the dish, it remains popular among those familiar with the cuisine. The pricing of bamboo rat meat places it in the same category as premium proteins such as lobster, king crab, and Wagyu beef. This economic reality highlights the continued demand for this delicacy, despite legal and ethical considerations. While some consumers may find the idea of consuming rodent meat unconventional, its deep-rooted cultural significance ensures its place in the culinary landscape.